G'day, it's Pete here and I'm back for another weekly free instant tournament. This is an 8-board BBO tournament that you can play by going Solitaire Bridge, then weekly free. So give it a shot if you haven't already, and let's jump straight into it. So balance 13 count, so I'll open one diamond, just rebid one no trump. So I'm not worried that I don't have a club stopper or anything like that. I only worry about the suits the opponents tell me to worry about. Ooh. Interesting. Alright, so we'll cover that. And East really shouldn't put the jack on here. If East put the jack of spades on, then all my spades are good anyway. So at this rate, I've only got 3 spades. I don't see any benefit in overtaking this, but I've got 3 spade winners, not 4 because the spade suit's blocked up, a diamond winner, and I can build hearts. So I want to sort of try and set up hearts as soon as possible. And they've successfully cut the communication there. So by playing spade spade, even if hearts break, I can't get back to them. So I got 2 hearts, 3 spades, and a diamond. So that would be 1 down. If I duck this, I win. They'll just never play spades again. In which case, I'll lose 1 heart, at least 4 clubs is 5, at least 2 diamonds. That's still down 1. So we're going to overtake and cash. Spade. If the jack dropped, then I was still making. Okay, so yeah, it's time to cash out. There were 3-3, so if they didn't knock out my entry, spade and a spade, I would have actually made it. So maybe I should have won the first spade in my hand, come out. I can't get them to duck the hearts until the 3rd round, unfortunately. Maybe if I put the 10 of spades on and won the king, then they might have thought I had a singleton. Still pretty weird. But down 1. I feel like this won't be a good score, but I'm not sure what I could do. Whoa, diamonds didn't break. I don't know why I'm playing it out. I've got no chances here. %64%. That was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Everyone else is making this. They play a heart to the jack and the robot just continues a heart. Every other form, play worked. Only when I played a heart to the king did the robot win and play another spade. And I can't really see the reasoning behind it, but anyway, I'll take my 64%. If I play heart to the jack, why would the robot win and return a heart? To me, that doesn't make much sense. When you can just play another spade for the same effect. So I feel like the robot just misplayed. Heart to the king seems like the normalish thing, but obviously the robot's found the right defense there. And down 1 is the best that I can do on that. Okay, board number 2, 1 spade, and I've got a 14 count, 4-4-1. I'll just pass. And I'll make a take-out double now, saying that I've got both the unbid suits. West is invitational, and that's going to get passed out. I'm really surprised that West made an invite here, because it seems like you should really try and penalize me. If they can invite in no trumps in this, we're probably not making a contract. Okay, so what do we know here? So Dummy's got 12 points opposite my 14, which is 26, so 14 missing. West has 10 to 12. So my partner's got 2 to 4 points. I guess work on hearts. Okay. So I don't know who's got the Queen of Hearts yet. Looks like they're going down. Okay. So the next question is, do I need to rush into this? Alright, so my partner's shown up with 4 points, and it looks like that is it. Like, there's no other points out there. So West has the Jack of Spades, Queen Jack of Clubs, King of Diamonds. So I can't see any point other than cashing out. Well, now I found an extra point for my partner. But let's just concede at this. 71%. Alright, so West had 5 card diamond suit, so that's why they upgraded there. I thought it was possible that they might have a singleton, but so if you just make a takeout double straight away, your partner bids 2 hearts, and that gets doubled, which is actually cold. But some people went 3 off, 2 off, 1 off. I don't feel the urge to make a takeout double here yet. As you can see, by passing and then doubling later, I still get to show my hand this way. Doesn't have the risk of my partner trying to bid diamonds. So we're running at 67% after 2 boards, so hopefully we can keep that up. And onto board number 3. So here we've got a balanced 13 count, so I'll open 1 club. We've got a heart fit. So if I bid 3 hearts, this is sort of like just competitive. It's a bit more wide ranging, but I sort of have to bid because otherwise we're just not going to get there. Looks like a takeout double, which might get passed. Nope. Is it a takeout double? 1 plus heart. I don't really know how to interpret that. But it looks like West has short clubs, East has short hearts. So if that's the case, I think that they're going to cross ruff. So letting a trump seems like a good idea. I would have been very inclined, well, somewhat inclined to pass for penalties with Ace Jack 4th heart. So spade lead, my partner won the king. It looks like East does have a singleton heart, and then just switch to a club. Not in any rush. I can't see any of our tricks vanishing anywhere, so just another spade. It looks like spades are 5, 4, 2, 2. No. East only had 4 small spades, and they still jumped to 2 spades. So they got 4 spades and 1 heart, so maybe a 4-4-1. They won't have enough entries to the West hand to set up the hearts. Like, if I go king of heart, like they can play heart to the ace, ruff a heart, get back there, but then they can't trump another one. So let's just again exit passively with the king of hearts. Okay, that was East's last trump. I think they managed to end play me. That's one of the risks of pitching. Like if I didn't pitch a heart, maybe I could have got another trick. Because I've got my heart exit always. Didn't really need my low diamond. But 3 spades down 2 for 89%. Lots of people just down 1. So I think it's really important to listen to the auction here. East has short hearts, West has short clubs, which leads to that line of defense. So let's just see when I have to, so here, when I have to discard. So if I discard a diamond instead, So down 2, spade 10 small. If I pitch a diamond, queen of clubs. If I throw a diamond away, they can go like ace of diamonds, small diamond, and set it up. So maybe I'm just squeezed sort of into not actually having a good discard. But 89%, I'll take it. This one, I think it's really important to understand, like the thought process behind the lead. It's not that we bid and raised hearts and a heart lead's good. It's thinking about what I know about the other two hands. And West has shortage, East has shortage. Looks like they're going to cross rough. If that's the case, let's draw trumps. So running at 75%. And now we have a balanced 19 count, but I'll start with a takeout double and then just bid again. So this just says I need more information. And my partner said, okay, yeah, I got a heart stopper. Not what I would call a heart stopper. We have hopes that hearts are blocked. That, like, if West has like 8-9 doubleton heart, or 8 Jack doubleton heart, I think. 8 Jack. Nah, they've still got 10-9, don't they? Yeah. I should have done some counting. So I had 19, my partner's got 6, that's 25, 15 points missing. East has shown up with 1 at the moment. So East pretty much has to have the king of clubs. Alright, so I've seen East shop with the ace king of hearts, the queen of spades is 9. If they got the jack of spades, that's 10. So they got the king of clubs, so there's no point taking the finesse. Playing for stiff king of clubs, 25%. Some people just passing 2 clubs, I think that's very, very passive. Other people doubling and bidding diamonds. I think 2 hearts is just clear-cut bid. I wouldn't call 4 hearts to the 7 a stopper. Got close. They needed the 8. 4 hearts to the 8. Or I needed the 8, and then it was a stopper. But 3-no down 2 just for 25%. I think that's, like, your partner bids 2 clubs on a lot of things. If my partner had just another card would be useful, but everything was just offside. But doubling and bidding again, double, and then 2 hearts says, I'm not sure where to go, I need more information. And my partner could bid something like 2 spades. I don't really have anything else to tell you, because I already know they don't have spades when they bid 2 clubs like this. And then I might try and just bail out in 2 spades, or something low like that. Alright, board number 5. So here we've got 14, 15 points, 6 card heart suit. Yeah, just bidding game. So singleton diamonds useful, but probably not useful enough. The club points are wasted, so I've got a club loser, a couple of diamond losers, I can ruff 1, and I've got a couple of spade losers. Alright, so I still need to get rid of my spade losers, so keep entries to the other hand. Okay, I've now got choices. I could either take a roughing finesse in clubs, or I could have played West to switch away from king, queen of spades. So both of these are kind of odd because usually I'd expect West to lead like a club from ace king on this sort of auction. The robots don't like leading from ace kings as other people do. Also switching to the king of spades, so playing West for the queen of spades is only really relevant if they don't have the ace of clubs, because otherwise both lines of play are working. So if West has king, queen of spades, East might have switched to one. I feel like West would have to switch to a spade no matter what, and they might switch to the yeah, this is awkward. I got conflicting information. So they let a diamond, which looks like a passive diamond lead, played higher than low. East hasn't bid anything. Dummy had 6 points opposite my 15. So that's 21, 19 points missing. I could also lead the queen of clubs here. And East will probably hop up with the ace if they have it. If they duck, I'll play them not to have the ace of clubs and then fall back on playing the spade. Oh, nah, oh wow. So now I don't know if clubs were 5-2. So East is a passed hand with presumably, well, they've shown up with 2 aces, and I feel like they've got another card in diamonds because West would like a passive lead. So I feel like the spade queen is with West, and I don't want to get this trumped. Good news. It's useful to. I played a low heart because if they both follow, I can club rough it high. Now when West shows out, I can throw my spade away and throw another spade away. Overall, that worked out remarkably well. Yeah, 89%. Looked like a dodgy game. It was a dodgy game, but there was misdefense, and we got there. So East had to switch to a spade when they were in, or West had to duck the club potentially. But yeah, 4 hearts plus 1. Surprisingly, no one made just 4 hearts. Other people just invited with 3 hearts. So here we've got 15 high card points plus 3 for a singleton, which is 18. Partner showing at 6 to 9, so we're at like 24. It's just worth going for it. Like your partner's got 3 wasted points in clubs, and it's tricky for the opponents to beat you in this contract anyway. So yeah, just go for it. Board number 6, balance 13 counts, so just open a club. Partner bid a spade, which shows 5 over 1 heart, because if they had 4, they'll just make a double. The robot still plays support doubles here, so I'll make that. Okay, and we got 2 heart losers and some spade losers. With this spade holding, I want to play West for like on a 10x usually. So East has the king of hearts. Alright, so I want to be in the south hand, and we'll lead a low spade. So I play a spade to the 9. The idea is I'm going to do a double finesse. I'm going to play a spade to the 9. That'll force out the king or the queen from East. Then I get back to my hand and play a spade towards the jack, playing West to have king 10x or queen 10x in spades. But they got it rough. The rough. I can lead a diamond over and. So. Did East start with King Queen Doubleton Spade? Like West roughed in with the ten of spades, they're now played low. So what's their shape? They've got a singleton club and five hearts. East has shown up with the King of Hearts and nothing else yet. King of Hearts, King of Spades, so they could have either of them. If East had King of Hearts, King of Spades, and King of Hearts and Singleton King of Spades is one option, or King of Hearts and King Queen Doubleton Spade. They're both acceptable options. Now, do I have any reason to go for one over the other? So West won a heart and then didn't go for a club ruff, but they can see the ace queen of clubs in dummy, so no point doing that. Right. So I was thinking like maybe I should play the ace and hope for king queen double. No, like play the jack hoping for stiff king, so that anyone that went for like spade to the ace spade just loses big time. Spades are more likely to be 3-2 at the start, but that would give West a 3-5-4-1 shape. East hand shape, they've got 4 clubs, 3 hearts. So they have. So if they've got a singleton spade, then they've also got 5 diamonds, and then West's hand shape would have been 3 spades, 5 hearts, 1 club, and 4 diamonds. I really don't have much to go on here, but both options are consistent with the play. There's like a restricted choice element that if East had King Queen Doubleton Spade, they could play either of them, and because they didn't choose the queen, they're less likely to have it. And I think in this spot, I'd be more inclined to play the queen anyway if I was a robot, with the idea being that my partner's more likely, like, let's go for it. Okay, down 1. 64%. That was a hard-earned 64%. Had to pick up the spade suit, but a couple of people passed it in, but everyone else got it to 4 spades, which is an okay spot. You've even got some wastage, but it just comes down to you needed to pick up spades and not suffer a club ruff, which was unfortunate. But 64%, I'll take that. We're in rank 2, 67%. 2 boards to play. Let's see how we can go. Alright, board number 7. So here we've got 18 points, 0-3-6-4. There's a really strong hand if we find a primary fit in diamonds or clubs, or maybe hearts. So I'm going to jump to 3 clubs. Wow, key card for clubs. Alright, I've got 4. I don't think I need to show my void here because my partner has to have a key card, so I don't think me having a key card is useful. Alright, query, we have all the key cards. I want to know if you have the king of diamonds. If my partner's got the king of diamonds, Grand Slam would be really good. Alright. So, heart lead. on that defense, East has the Queen of Hearts almost certainly. I want to try and take all 13 tricks here. So if I put in the Jack, Ace will duck it anyway. Alright, so I go Ace King of Clubs. Yeah, it looks like clubs are 4-1. No, they're 3-2. So I could play like club to the queen, heart to the 8. There might have been a better way of playing this. Alright, so West has 3 clubs and a singleton heart. East has... So we're just going to go Ace of Diamonds and then take a roughing finesse in diamonds. I think that was a King Doubleton. So I think it'll just be an average plus result maybe. Oh, 92%. That's generous. Probably could have taken all the tricks. Okay, so lots of people in 6 diamonds. They just rebid 2 clubs and then followed it up by 6 diamonds. Other people bidding 2 clubs and then sort of trying to round out the shape. And some people going low. And some people going real high with opening 2 clubs. Alright, so first of all, I don't think this hand's appropriate for a 2 club opening, because if you plan the auction out, you have to open 2 clubs, it goes 2 diamonds, and now you have to start bidding your suit at 3 diamonds, and you like never get to mention the club suit realistically. And like the auction's just not going to get passed out when we've only got 18 points. So like if my partner can't respond, the opponents have half the points, and I don't have any spades, so the auction's not going to get passed out here. I thought more people would get to slam on this hand, but yeah. And I could have made an extra trick, so I have to time it slightly differently. I could have like led the Jack of Hearts, and it would have kept me in this north hand to take a diamond finesse. If I wanted to play east for the diamond king. I'm not sure I've got any good reason to choose to do that. West was shorter in hearts than east, so it's more likely to have length in diamonds. The one thing that I didn't consider that maybe I should have is there are 10 spades missing and neither player took a bid. So what's that tell me about what's going on? So I might have been able to think a bit more along those lines to try and piece the king of diamonds, but I'm not sure I got a very good answer. And I might have been able to play it a little bit better or safer too. Anyway, final board. Let's see what we can do here. 13 points. I got a 6-card club suit, so I'm just going to bid it. It's not a particularly fancy 6-card suit, but yeah. Okay, so a diamond, a spade, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, 2 no, 3 no. Alright, so club lead, and they won the king. Alright, wait. Slow down. Alright. Dummy had 13 highs. I had 13 highs, so that's 26. 14 points missing. West opened the bidding. So they're probably like 11 or 12. Let's just start this again. 13, 13, 26, 14 missing. So my partner might have 3 or 4 points maximum. I really want them to stop the diamonds, but that is not happening. That's a lot of diamonds. So diamond to the king, then another diamond, and I showed out. So they have 2, 2, 1, 8 diamonds. 2 clubs is 8 diamonds. 2 clubs is 10. A spade is 11. So we are trying to keep them to 11 tricks here. My partner played another club. So my partner's got 3 clubs because they've played low, high, and clubs, so I can keep abandoning them. And at this stage, just get the last 2 tricks. For 53%. So overall, finished in rank 2 with 68%. So pretty happy with that. Oh, equal second. Tough week. But yeah, I was pretty happy with how I bid all of these, playing on point. Board 4, I got 25% just for, I think, making the right bid. This is where I made the Q bid the opponent's suit after I made a take-up double, just saying I needed more information. And yeah, other than that, I thought it was all pretty standard stuff. Yeah, to be a bit careful in the bidding, find an accurate bid, bit careful in the play. Board 5 was really interesting about trying to guess whether to take the ruffing finesse or play for the queen of spades on side. And then I got to sort of combine my chances by assuming East would cover the club if I let it. Yeah, anyway, that was the weekly free instant tournament. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.